Welcome to today's Monday Moment. Yesterday, we read from John chapter 9. If you're not familiar with it, it's about this man that was born blind. What's interesting is just from the get-go, he has Jesus' attention. He has Jesus' attention so much so that the disciples ask a very interesting question. And the question is, why is this guy blind? Is it because of his sin or his parents' sin? Which is kind of interesting. The first thing that I thought was amazing is that the disciples were focused and engaged on what Jesus was focused and engaged on. You see, Jesus was looking at this blind man because he loves him. He cares for him. Even in spite of all his brokenness and flaws and disability in this case, he absolutely loved him. And so we see the disciples engaging in what Jesus engaged in. But then they ask the question, isn't it interesting that when we ask questions like that, we're kind of looking for a place to blame or a person to blame? Why are we always doing that? I'm not sure, but this was the case for them. Now, Jesus answers their question with a statement that's interesting. And the statement is that this happened so that the glory of God could be demonstrated. Now, when I look at that, I look at the amazing ability of Jesus. He looks at this man and he looks at him with care and compassion. And he reminds him that he loves him and cares for him and engages into him. So the picture is that all the yuckiness that can happen in life, God can turn it for good. And God is the only one that can do that. And so Jesus heals this person by spitting in the dirt, making mud pies, and putting it in his eyes. But the point is that Jesus is greater than whatever the person was going through or had gone through. And that he could take all the evil, all the badness, all the wrong, and he could do good from it. There's a verse in Romans 8:28. It says this, is that God works all things together for the good of those that love him according to his purposes. And so what that shares with us and what that tells us is that no matter what we've done, no matter what we've faced, is that God can turn it into good. And only he can do that. So my question to you today is this. What are you facing? What are you going through that needs to be in God's hands? And then the statement that I want to share with you is that God created you. He made you and shaped you for his purposes. He designed you and he made you on purpose. And no matter what you face, this God who is good wants to take it and wants to do something good out of it. So please know that God loves you, he cares for you, and he wants the best for you. Thanks so much. I love you. I'm praying for you. Think about you a lot. See you later.